All right. So I had to restart the stream real quick. But hopefully, you guys having a good one. I'm going to be starting the stream out by kind of just doing my little intro. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to be doing an early stream. I do have a couple things to do today, so always appreciated. Hopefully, you guys having a good one. You know that Halloween's coming up pretty quick. Month is definitely going by rather quickly, so hopefully you guys are ready for Halloween, got your costumes all set up and ready. Probably gonna end up going over to a friend's house and kind of just enjoying Halloween from there. But yeah, finally got the stream pretty much exactly to where I would like it. I'm gonna add little things here or there, but kind of this is basically the way that it's going to be for the most part. And then I'll just change things slowly but surely, but I'm really not going to tamper with anything else. Not going to be downloading any other games. Pretty much have all the games that I'm going to play for the most part all set up, and then kind of just go from there. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by. It's going to be an early stream today. It's going to be not too quick, but I'm going to try to get it out of the way and kind of just go from there. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys having a good one. I know that today is going to be interesting. And I am noticing that like the encoder is still having issues for some reason, which is very weird. I think it's just the bandwidth of like when I'm streaming and how many people are using internet and stuff like that. So kind of just going from there. I know there's definitely quite a bit of frames dropped, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it's like I keep on having to fix it, and for some reason it just don't know why it's like that, but it is. It's weird. 1 million. I'm kind of gonna just leave it with that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna still do it again, but it is what it is. I think that's probably the best reason to stream later at night because of that. Because there's a lot more bandwidth that's kind of like spread out, kind of like right now. And so also like jumping in and starting to stream, I guess like the computer needs to like it bottlenecks when it's first starting to do it, and then once you kind of recalibrate, I guess it fixes the issue. So it's kind of something I'm gonna have to figure out. But it's working fine now. I just tinkered with it a little bit and it's working good. But yeah, it's gonna be a quick stream. Well, early, not really necessarily quick, but kind of just go from there. But yeah, I appreciate if you guys use supported credit code in the Fortnite item shop, JeffreeBarrett. You could also use that to find me on all the platforms. I did post a early, kind of like on time type of post, and then kind of just trying to see, what works, what doesn't work, and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I'm testing the waters, I guess you could say, because usually right around now, there's tons of other streamers that are streaming right now. People that kind of made this their like full-time thing that they're doing. So, kind of just seeing if I do that, how is it going to work, and if it's a good idea. So it's kind of like what I'm doing right now. I really haven't streamed this early in the day in a long time. I know that when Mortal Kombat Legacy comes out, I'm going to be playing that, and I'm going to be playing it early, so probably like early in the morning until like super later in the day, and then I'll end up stopping the stream, take probably like a 2 or 3 hour break, and then restart a stream and do some Fortnitemares kind of for like the last 2 days of the month. So Mortal Kombat Legacy is going to be coming out on the 30th, and then kind of just go from there. And yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to kind of make this transition over to playing multiple different games. Because Mortal Kombat, even just one of the games, you can literally spread that out for like months, and then there's like 8 different games on that thing, so you're gonna be able to spread it out significantly. So y'all, I appreciate the new follower, Liam. How you doing? Welcome in. So it should be pretty interesting to see what's you know, they did upgrade it so it's like more HD Mortal Kombat, you know, like it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. Today is the 15th. Don't really think they're gonna be coming out with too many extra. I think today might be either today or tomorrow. They're coming out with that extra little bundle that they are doing. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Somebody running some Agony. I could do some zero builds. Pancake. Gubby, welcome in, welcome. Who's that? Petel, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. And what's good about streaming this early? The fact that I could just, you know, kind of like open the blinds of like my window and have just regular sunlight coming in, as opposed to turning on my lamps over here to kind of like bounce it off the wall and then, you know, give light to my face so you guys can see me. I could do some queso streams where like just have it super dark and the only thing you see is just like my face and like the glare off of my glasses, just because of off the screen. But you know, it's interesting. What are you guys up to today? You guys having a good day? You guys ready for Halloween? It's just, it's so crazy, you know, to think that like I have been playing Fortnite on PlayStation for God knows how long, and 250, buddy. What you doing over here? What you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a couple of different things today, and then kind of just go from there. They really got to get on that ping, man. They did like cancel the servers, like NA East and all this stuff. Welcome in, user. I'm gonna be going over there. What? There's nothing even over there. There's nothing over there. What am I playing with, bots? Yeah, this 63 ping is ridiculous. Especially considering that like I've updated the driver. I've even went as far as like just making sure that the internet's fast. So I don't know why it's like such horrible ping right now. But what are you guys excited for the rest of this month? What are you guys gonna be doing for the rest of the year? You got, you know, 78 days, I believe, left. So 2026. Year went by quick. If I turn this up a little bit. Alright, grab this. Probably switch that off, right? Yeah. Nice. Nice. I'll grab the Scooby Snacks. I really haven't grabbed any of these. I mean, I got plenty of gold for that. I might as well, right? Yeah, be better to use. I mean, it's been a long time since I've actively played during this time right now. Like, without it being a new season. You know, like I would usually play like maybe every once in a while. I would do like, oh, you know, hey, let me. There we go. Where is this? This guy is so far away from us. There's a launch pad here. But I mean, it's gonna be crazy to see what happens next season, because they're supposed to be adding just a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, next season they're adding in. I'm presuming that they're gonna be, you know, finally, you know, going and adding. Let's see here. What a lot of people have been asking for is, when is Disney, like the whole island and all that stuff coming? So I'm presuming that's when they're gonna be doing that. So I'm gonna guess next season is, or next chapter. First they're gonna do the Simpsons season, and then go over towards doing that. So. Ugh, it's such a good gun too. But I need these guns, honestly. These guns are so much better. Oh, we can't see him at all. Whoa! Gotta take some of my Scooby snacks. Are they up there? Yeah, I guess so. Did they jump out? Where'd they go? Oh. No, I wasn't gonna hit that. Ah, they left. Why would they leave, though? They've got to be up top here. No? Where are they at? Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was like really sus on that one. Like the way that he was able to just start shooting the gun. The gun doesn't shoot that fast yet. You know, like he was shooting it really fast. I don't know, man. That's wild, man. I was like, why isn't he shooting him? I got killed by this guy, but it was a Scooby that did it, right? Nah, right? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. It was a Scooby that did it. That's... Come on, man. What the hell's going on with that? He was literally, yeah, this guy's cheating. He was literally in a Scooby skin, and then now he's just in a Sasuke skin. Come on, man. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, you're dead, dude. Nah, you're gonna survive that. I guess I'm staying out of those lobbies, that's for sure. Well, that's crazy. What's going on, Roberts? Welcome in, welcome in. Come on. There we go. Brutal Bulwark. Bulwark. Yeah, and what's actually really crazy is that I've been noticing that the issue with like the whole dropping frames and stuff like that, I think it's just like I probably have to update like a driver or something and kind of just go from there. Spread the news. What news you talking about? I don't know, man. I'm barely just joining. I don't know what to tell you. I don't get into politics. Oh, I'm already there, huh? Why you running? Why you running, dude? Oh, this guy's a cheater. Yeah, you're a cheater, dude. Yo, bro. This guy's a cheater, dude. That is so stupid, bro. He noticed that I was, like, gunning him down, so he turned on his cheats. Wow. That's ridiculous, dude. That's so stupid, man. He's that bad at the game, dude? Jesus. Like, wow, bro. He was by himself. 100. Why am I glitching so hard right now, dude? Man, why don't I get rid of... Put this here. Oh, they're coming in hot. Yeah, I kind of do want to... Move that over. Get rid of... Well, that I might keep. Alright. Ah, jeez. You guys are all dying over here? Come on, man. Ah. Boy. What? Don't leave, bro. Oh, this guy's... Yeah, this is the cheater. This is the cheater. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow, bro. No way, dude. Straight up cheating, dude. That's crazy, man. That's pathetic as hell. That's why I'm done playing Fortnite, man. That's crazy, dude. I'm legit done playing Fortnite. I'm gonna be playing all these other games instead of Fortnite, dude. That's crazy, man. It's a dying game. And I said this before. As soon as I found out that they were going and unbanning all the cheaters, I was like, bro, you're killing the game by doing it. You, like, people have been saying it for years, and it wasn't dying. But, like, as soon as they were like, yeah, we're gonna start unbanning people, I was like, bro, don't do that. You're legit kill the game doing that. Scarrow. Mr. HVD, welcome in. If I do see you in the chat, I am streaming on all different platforms, except for, you know, Book. But if I see you in the chat, subscribed, followed, all that good stuff, and I see you in the chat often enough, I will allow you to play. Give us a good non-cheating lobby, dude. I guess it doesn't matter what time I play. Literally just get cheaters either way. Crazy, man. On a Wednesday, too? Ridiculous, dude. Alright. I'm just gunning for everybody. I'm gonna be a mega sweat right now. Like, legit. Like... Alright, switch that out. Gunning for everybody. Alright, switch that out. Alright, let's see how many kills I can get on this one. Yeah, I really don't. They're probably all fighting over there. Alright, what do we got here? I don't have anything good. Let's do that. Coming in hot. Boom. Oh, definitely pick that up. Jesus. Okay, so I ran into the cheaters. That's crazy, dude. Ran into the cheaters. That sucks. Oh, you got him. Never mind. Never mind. Where does this guy go? Get out of here with that, bro. You really thought you'd be able to get us? That's crazy. Oh boy. 6-7 TI2. There's probably a lot of people with that name 6-7. A lot of people. Nice, nice, nice. All right. I am happy that I finally got the chat all working together. So everything except for TikTok is on there, so I'm able to read every one of them. We got 3 different chats all together. So even if I am, you know, streaming on one specific platform that I get the most views off of, I still have the other platforms, you know, so kind of crazy. Probably the. I mean, I could just do a quick little stream. I know that it is, you know, an early type of stream, and I don't normally stream at this time. Yo, Alex, welcome in, welcome. But yeah, you know, I think when I end up doing like an early stream like this, it's just gonna be a quick one, kind of get a little bit of content. But yeah, I think probably ended on that one. I know that the day is really going by, so I do appreciate everyone stopping by. Anyone that has seen me over on TikTok, you can follow me over on other platforms. I am more on there. I'm going to be definitely pushing a lot more content for TikTok, though. So I do appreciate it. Appreciate the follow over on Kick, Liam. There's a lot of other, you know, people that have been following me for the past couple of days over on YouTube, so definitely appreciate it. Other than that, you know, it's going to be crazy. Going to be updating more stuff. Going to be doing a lot of more combat streams. Yeah, again, like Fortnite's going to be kind of like, I'll do it at least once a week. It's going to be kind of like, you know, on the back burner, but I'm I'm gonna start probably trying to do some builds on keyboard and mouse. I know how to do a little bit, but I can't really crank 90s or anything like that, or edit really quick like I can on a controller. So definitely gonna be at some points when Fortnite starts picking back up and when I get a lot more, you know, viewers and stuff like that, I will end up, you know, jumping back into Fortnite, kind of like how I am right now, and doing it more often. But currently right now, yeah, I'm just gonna be stepping away from it, doing a lot more different games, kind of, you know, build up my following and subscribers and stuff. Jacob, welcome in. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy, you know, a lot of different things that I'm gonna be doing. You know, I'm doing vertical and horizontal on a lot of different platforms, the same platforms even. So, you know, having a PC definitely is a blessing. There is a couple little things that I have to fix here or there, but it's reasonable, you know, it's within reason. So definitely getting used to the grind again. You know, I think it was probably about a year ago, probably right around the same time I was grinding just as much. You know, I would stream like 1 to 2 hours, and then like I would create like a clip off of it. You know, so stuff like that is definitely I've done it before, you know, but I'm going to consistently do it this time. So I'm going to do it at least, you know, until I hit like a certain mile marker, I guess you could say. But it's going to be pretty crazy, you know. There's just a lot of different things that I'm going to be doing, showcasing a lot of different stuff. So I appreciate everyone, you know, stopping by, hanging in there. If you guys are just joining the stream now, or if you guys are seeing the stream, you know, later at night after you get off of school, get out of work, any of that stuff, I do appreciate you guys. I know that on some platforms they're not allowing lurkers, so you know, if you're really not that chattable, or you're more introverted, it's fine. You know, I really don't. I'm not gonna force you guys to really chat in my chat. I am gonna end up doing certain streams on certain platforms. I'm gonna name it certain things. So once I reach a certain mile marker, I'm gonna be updating certain things, and it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm gonna change a lot of what I usually do. So I definitely have to update some more stuff on my Steam Deck. I got the first little block of things on there. I use probably only about, I mean, most of them, there's just 1 or 2 keys, actually probably 5 keys out of 15 that I use, but the other ones are there, you know, just in case I want to do certain things. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. I'm gonna be doing a lot more things, and things are gonna happen, is all I could say. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. I'm gonna be doing longer streams at certain points. I know during like December, I'm definitely gonna be grinding way more, especially because I'm not really gonna be working. And yeah, you know, just stay tuned for that kind of stuff. During December, I am probably going to push out probably like 5 clips a day minimum. I'm going to try to aim for pushing out maybe like 20 to possibly 33 clips, right around that range per day during December. And then in January, I should be working like pretty much full time again. So it's going to be interesting to see. You know, like right now I've been kind of taking a couple of days off since I've gotten the PC. You know, my birthday passed, so I've been trying to kind of like allocate, like, you know, making sure that my computer's working properly, and kind of just troubleshooting a whole bunch of things, especially considering that the amount of more time I'm going to stream during November. I'm trying to make sure that I have everything fully set, ready to go. There's a couple of resizing on certain things I need to do, and kind of just go from there. But I appreciate everyone stopping by. I appreciate it if you guys use supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. It's going to be Jeffrey with 2 E's, Barrett with 2 R's and 2 T's. You can also use that to find me on all other platforms. Appreciate it if you guys follow, like, and subscribe to me. hit that notification bell. It does go a long way. Leave a comment in the comment section below my videos. That also goes much longer. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good one. I'm excited for Halloween. Kind of more excited because of the fact that Mortal Kombat Legacy is going to be coming out. And then that's going to be kind of my transition to multi-content, multi-platform, kind of all that stuff. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. Ken, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. I was just ending the stream. I was doing an earlier one just because I do have a little birthday get-together for somebody. So I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, I'm just kind of talking about what's going on next, and it's gonna be wild. Hopefully, there's a lot more. I might actually start using Discord and kind of just doing some streams on there as well, so you guys can check it out and have a day. Yeah, you're right about that. I did use some more filters for the mic, so it should sound a little crispier, a little more distinct, I guess you could say. I'm gonna tinker with it. There are a few settings I still have to tinker with, but I definitely have a lot more to go with that. But yeah, today was gonna be a short little stream and an early one, so wasn't trying to really do it this early, but I didn't know exactly how long I was going to be out, so I figured I would still release a clip and also bring some content for you guys. So it'll be kind of like right around 40-minute stream and then kind of just end it there. But I appreciate y'all all stopping by. Again, use my supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop and Epic Games Store. Goes a long way. It costs you nothing extra, but it does help me out.